Well, hey folks, welcome back to Make It Good. I'm Jason, and today we're going to be working again on the 10 by 20, 200 square foot tiny workshop. In this video, we're going to be putting on the soffits. So if you'll look underneath here, all this area that's exposed, we're going to be covering that up. That's on the ends here and all the way down the sides. And this is one of those pieces I've been kind of noodling on for a while, and I think I've got a plan going forward. So as we do here, just learn as we go, make it up as we go along. Hope you'll follow along. Let's get started. So I'm going to be starting off working on blocking up the exposed frame here with attachment points for the soffit. I'm going to be cutting boards down to fit in between some of these frame pieces so that I have plenty of places to attach this 1/4 inch Hardie to so that it does not sag. It's going to be just a lot of measuring, cutting, and making sure everything's nice and secure, so I'm going to get started on that right now. Well, it may not look like much, but I'm pretty pleased with what I got done today. A lot of figuring out how to get this framed up, a lot of intricate cuts, and just, I don't know, it just took a little bit of time, but I've got kind of a workflow down now, and so the other side should go a little better, and hopefully I can get a lot done tomorrow. Let's just wait and see. All right, it's the next day, and I'm getting a little later start on getting the rest of this framing for the soffits up. Got a little overheated yesterday. Who knew it'd be so hot in Texas in the summer? Go figure. But I'm going to get started on that. Hopefully today I can get the rest of the framing up for at least these sides, if not the ends as well. But definitely focusing on getting the sides done today so that more sooner than later I can put up the soffit itself. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Alright, I got the frames done on this side for the side soffits. Now I need to start framing up the ladder ends here on the gables. Same basic principle, just putting some extra boards in there to attach the Hardie to. So I'm going to get started on that right now. Wow, today went really well. I got a lot more done than I expected to. I finished up the side blocking and both gable ends. And not a moment too soon, because on that last board, I ran out of pocket hole screws. So I guess I'll have to order some more of those. But the next step is putting on the soffit. I'm not going to do that today. It's the end of the day. I'm hot and sweaty, and I need a shower and some food. So I'm going to do that, and we'll see you when I get ready to do the soffit. So it's time to start putting the soffit material up on the sides and on the gable ends. The Hardie material that I've got for the soffits, 1/4 inch, is pretty thin and pretty brittle. So what I'm going to be doing, especially on the sides, these 20-foot sides, I'm going to be just cutting them down to like 4-foot lengths. It's going to be more seams to caulk, but it's going to be a lot easier to handle, especially doing this on my own. So a little bit more measuring and cutting, no big deal. We'll get started right now. All right, the soffits on the sides are up. That's great progress. Just had to finish it up on the gable ends, and I'll be doing that tomorrow. I'm really looking forward to not having to work with this Hardie panel anymore. It's some nasty stuff and not my favorite part of the build. So yeah, glad this is done. Stick around for more. All right, it's the next day, and I'm going to try today to finish up the soffits on the gable ends. That's going to mostly finish the exterior of the building. Now granted, there's going to be trim I need to put up, and of course caulking and painting everything, but the main structure is getting these last panels on and in place. So let's get started with that right now. Well, there we go. The soffits are done all the way around the building. Now it's been a few days. I've taken some time to put a little extra pieces of trim, kind of filled in these ends and everything. But for the most part, everything is done. There's some more trim work I need to do. Obviously, I do need to caulk and paint the exterior, but I'm going to put that off for right now since everything else is pretty much closed in. Now, the next thing I'm going to be doing is starting on the electrical on the inside. I need to put a box in there. I need to start running wire. So that's going to be the next video doing that. Really appreciate you following along on this one. If you like what you saw, give me a thumbs up. You want to see more videos, subscribe to the channel. If you do subscribe, hit that notification button so you know when I post new videos. I appreciate each and every one of you following along. I'll get out there and make it good. Thanks a lot.